Hey, greetings and salutations. I'm Big Brother. Welcome to my show. Call me Andy if you like. This would be the postcard show. I do these every once in a while because I've got a lot of postcards. I'd eventually like to sell them all. Um, yep. So that's what we're doing here. Um, got a light out here in the back. Uh, appreciate everybody joining me, even if it is on a replay. They added some cool new features to StreamYard. No wonder this stuff is. Anyway, yeah, I've got 50 postcards here. You try and get through them all. Every postcard is $2 starting bid. Most of the time, people don't fight over them, so $2. They're all from the 1900s, the 1910s. There might be a couple of, yeah, here's one from the 1940s. Um, yeah, I got some linen cards in here. I have all genres. I have uh, topographical. Not a lot of people like topographical, but I've got seasonal. I've got RPPCs, real photo postcards. I've got undivided backs. I have a light behind card. I've got the lace cards that's got the lace and the silk right in the middle. I got one of those left. Um, those will be on another show. Uh, I just grabbed this, counted off 50, and here we go. I have, oh, I don't know, quite a few. Let me just reach down here. Here's a half of what I got down there. This is 50, so I've got a few to go through. Trust me on that. And I'm probably going to be buying some more this Saturday, but those will be the Halloween cards. So, yeah, I would like to present Halloween cards for people here to buy, but the truth of the matter is the Halloween cards at the auction house typically go for a good chunk of change. 40. I've seen one card sell for $80. One card sell for $80 at auction. Yes, that was a collector. Uh, but if you look around on eBay, Etsy, even Amazon, there are uh, postcards that are selling Halloween postcards that are selling $200. So if you want to understand, there's not a whole lot of Halloween postcards around, and then there's certain ones that garner lots of money because they're uh, from a certain maker, certain artist, that kind of thing. So I always got to be on the lookout for that kind of thing. And let's see. What else we got going on? Yeah, like I said, this Saturday is the sale, the auction. Let me see if I can. As you know, I've said more than once that I am going to all ephemera on my eBay. I mostly do eBay. I have other outlets to sell. Oh my God, come on. Let me show you. Paid and shipped. Uh, I got my first authentic. Yeah, see original listing. Darn it. All right, let me bring this up for you to see. I don't know. How do I do this? Here we go. Share screen. Okay. So this is my first authentic sale of an antique book. Uh, I've sold plenty of books before, but this is my first antique book, and this is what I'm starting to sell now. Also, I have started learning how to repair books. The gentleman that bought this has is a seller on eBay, but he repairs all the books and then sells them. So I tried him a couple of questions and asking some things because I too want to learn how to repair books. It's my next thing, right? I did crafting for 5, 10 years, and now my focus is going somewhere else where I'll do that for at least 5 years. My little things last for about 5 years. And yeah, so I sold this at $27. I took a best offer of 22, I think. Um, and yeah, so it was this book. I did try and sell it on this channel. Nobody wanted it. So yeah, I'm glad nobody wanted it. There you go, 1884, and it's Bible stuff. Uh, a lot of pictures in here about the Bible lands and all that, Jerusalem, Israel, and all that stuff. Hello, Veronica. How you doing? How you doing? Woo-hoo. We're gonna hope that Patty is okay. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she lives in Virginia, and all the rains, and let's just hope that she's okay. Going good. Going pretty good. Sorry I wasn't here last Sunday, but I was having a meltdown, nervous breakdown. No, really, I was. Um, so I just had to cancel the show. I didn't know what else to do. See you, such as ADHD. Sometimes you get panic attacks for no reason, none. I really don't know what to do. I mean, I know how to cure it right. Chew on some ice, breathing exercises. There's all kinds of cool things you can do to break a panic attack. So, yeah, I like doing this. This is therapeutic. I'm gonna do the show even if nobody shows up. It'd just be me and you, Veronica. I'm sending all these to her. Thanks. Uh, you know, that kind of thing. I like doing it. And every once in a while, I'll watch a replay because I like seeing myself on screen. Does that sound egomaniac? I mean, seriously. Something wrong with me? I don't know. Whew. But yeah, I'm selling books. I'm selling antique books online. So that's awesome. And this next auction I'm going to, like I said, there's going to be a lot of Halloween cards there. I don't expect any of them to be cheap. Like I said, I've seen one card sell for $80, and a lot of them sell for around 40, 50 each. Yes, I said each. Depends on who shows up. I might get lucky enough that I can pick them up for 20 each. But I don't know. That's not something I can sell here. I can't buy those for 20 and come back to, all right, guys, I need 30 out of this just to cover taxes. Oh, I don't know. Things like that. But there's going to be more postcards. I'm probably going to try and get my hands on them like I need them. But they're easy sellers, and I'm tired of going through the same ones. I mean, I've seen these before. I've not brought them all out before, but eh, but I keep saying but. I got plenty. Got an absolutely beautiful card in here that I'm saving for the right time. It's gorgeous. Definitely top tier Christmas card. Top tier. I could probably get a 20 bucks off of eBay on this one card. I don't know. I bet I could get at least 10. Take this one out of the package. What? No, I don't have my light on. Let's. Oh. Okay, so as you can see, that's one of those pressed cards. It's all bumpy and stuff. It's in gorgeous condition. And you see that shimmer to it? It's like pearlescent on top of things. That is just a gorgeous, gorgeous card. At least I think so. 1911. All the little intricacies behind it. Look at that. It's a gorgeous card. And that's why I've held on to it, because it's beautiful. So, being the main buyer of these things, I get first pick of everything, right? So, you know, and in here I've got some good ones, right? Ones that I want to, here's some that I'd sell. Yeah. Yeah, these I'd sell. But these, no. And I have this tendency for collecting Victorian style lady postcards. I've got quite a few of those. I love those. And these are from uh, Iraq, I think, or Iran, back in the 1900s. Okay, I was wrong. That's Egypt. These are Cairo. So, yeah, all these are really good cards, and these are, yeah. And I got put a bunch of go through the cards, and yeah, my favorite card of the whole bunch. I've shown this card before, but that one's mine. That's a keeper. But it might come out during the cat show. I have yet to go talk to that lady. I can't get with her. I can only see her on a Saturday, and Saturdays are auction days. But the Saturday following, I have no plans on going to an auction, and maybe I can hook up with her there, and we can go in and see the. So these will probably be coming out for the cat show. Yeah. Look at this postcard. I got a lot of kitty cat postcards, well, because I like cats. And these I was wanting. Oh yeah, this is the stuff I was gonna try and sell on eBay. Yeah, that needs to come out. And I have I found a silver-backed card. Because I know you like the silver ones. Huh. Okay. Anyway, we'll give it a few more minutes. This might turn into the Veronica show again. Okay, I've had a show where it was just a Patty show. That's okay. I don't really mind so much, really. It doesn't bother me that much. It bothers me a little, but not just a thing. Yeah. I was gonna try and sell these, and these are kitty cats for the auction. These get sold. Kitty one is cute. Next Sunday, my sale is going to be mostly crafts. Well, it's going to be half a night of crafts and half a night of probably. I'm going to try and see how much of the journaling stuff I can come up with. I've made 2 more flats of paper, so I'm up to 300 and no 600, each one having 100 plus of journalistic papers. And now that I can throw in some regular wordy ones, thanks Veronica, I didn't know that was a thing, so I've added a few of those to each one of them because I have scrapped some books. And some of these books I pick up, they just kind of fall apart, and then like half the pages will be good, and the other half should just be brittle and blow away in the wind. So I save those and add those to the journaling book or journaling stuff and scrapbooking stuff. We go from there, and I've come across some stickers. That's for stuff, and I've come across parts of other crafting things. Yeah, well, I just may bring them up because I come across stuff like this from the 70s, whatnot, and they're not really. It's not something I'm gonna uh, put on eBay, and if it doesn't sell here for a couple bucks, then I'm gonna strip it. But how do you determine what you want to keep, right? You'd probably say anything goes, but I don't see it that way. I kind of look for small things that would have a lot of prints on them, say like something that showcasing birds or butterflies or insects or bats or whatever. It's got a bunch of stuff. It's not always nature either. I mean, it could be a lot of different things. Like, I don't know. I look for small pictures of, say, cars or vehicles or people doing things. I've been buying, I have bought some of those things off the internet and gone through them to see what they send me to give me an idea of how to make mine, and I can turn around and add some fluff to mine, right? So there's that. I think it's easy enough. So let's see, 18 minutes in. I guess we're gonna get this party started, Veronica. Thanks for showing. I just hold them up. Tell me if you want them. $2 a pop. So, yeah, this is gonna get stripped. Guess we'll do that. Journalers, journalers. It's hard for me to say. Gothic. I can see Gothic being popular. It's cool lettering. It's very it's like seeing something from medieval times. Why it's called Gothic. Okay, well, looks like it's me and you for now, Veronica. Maybe somebody else will come in. Maybe somebody won't. But I'll try and get through these 50, and then that's the show. If we don't get through all 50, then I got some for the next show. Uh, but next Tuesday, I should have some fresh stuff. We'll see. I'm gonna take about 300 with me, which means I can buy about $250 worth of stuff. So we'll do that. Should put you out a video of showing what you do, how you do your things. Never think that somebody doesn't want to see what you're doing, because it's a very popular thing what you're doing right now. The journals, the scrapbooks, those things, those crafts. It's a very, very popular thing. Oh yeah. Something else. Where did they go? Oh yeah, I found these. I didn't even know I had these. But these may come out Sunday. I gotta look into these. These are most definitely vintage. But these are pins for corkboard, right? Hold your pictures up or whatever. They're definitely vintage. Just stick pins for the corkboard. I think those are just neat. I mean, maybe they sell these still. I don't know. Tell you what, Hobby Lobby is about the only hobby store around anymore. But I've got a lot of these bees. And then there's some in here that are shapes, like pyramids. So if it comes out of the board, you're either going to stick yourself with the pin or the pyramid. Yeah, I don't know. I got to look into it because I've never seen anything like it before. Here's some square ones that are an amber color. I just think they're neat. Most of them are the bees. And I think the bees are the coolest thing, personally. Unless you're got a thing against bees. I've been stung and bitten by everything on the planet, it seems like. Well, except for a shark. I don't know. I don't know what something like that's worth. What I sell things for on my YouTube channel is far less than I ask for my YouTube. I'm okay with that too, trust me. I got so much stuff, not really worried about it. So, yep. All right, well, let's get the shindig on the road. Um, okay, so like I said, all postcards are $2. Uh, there's 50 here. I don't see Veronica buying $100 worth of postcards. Um, all right, I'm just gonna go through them. Tell me if you like them. If you don't, let's see. Other things I need to say. If you've never done an auction before, look, there's my there's my email. Send me. I need your name, your YouTube name, your mailing address, and your uh, email address that you use for PayPal. I ship through PayPal. I invoice through PayPal. I ship through Pirate Ship. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, Veronica. Since you're the only one here right now, and anybody else that watches this on the replay, July 13th, postal rates are going to increase substantially. If you use the boxes that say post office on them, yeah, you're looking at least a 40% hike. Let's see, the stamps are currently 73 cents. They're going up to 78 cents, which, yeah. Luckily, I use Pirate Ship, which is the cheapest thing out there, unless you're selling on eBay. They're cheaper, actually. But the way we got things going on right now, Veronica, I didn't even look. Did you get your last package? It was like 28 pounds, so be careful. So let's see. I have that. I'm not in a hurry, so I actually saved that email. And we will. Let me see if I can do this again. Present. Now, you still got more here. Of course you do. Yeah. I mean, I got some of the craft stuff you bought, but I didn't want to put them in that. They would have been crushed, right? So we don't want that. Okay, here we go. What's changing? Commercial pricing, which is us, and e-commerce, which is eBay, Etsy, Amazon, all those. Priority mail rates are increasing almost in all cases, with prices and shipments seeing double-digit increases, some as much by 51%. The joy. Priority flat rate, they're going up by 11%. What's that mean right now? A priority padded flat right here. One of these, which is a bubble mailer, right? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I can't see it. Yeah, as you can see, one of these right now through pirate ship, up. I can put up to, what is it? 70 pounds. Yeah, actually 69 pounds in here. Haha. And right now, say to Veronica, it would ship for about $8. And she lives inside the state, but way out there. So, she'd be like a zone 1, and that's how the post office determines how much they're going to charge you for, is where it is or how heavy it is, and it's whichever they can get the most from first, and that's how they work that. But yeah, that $8 package, it will be going up to $12. So it's, there you go. Or it says 11% on those, so you're looking at like $9.50. It's just, as a reseller, I've always anticipated postal rates increasing twice a year. Always happened without fail. Everybody complained twice a year without fail. But these hikes are big. Those others, they were small, you know. And they always jack them up right before Christmas too, and then they say they bring them back down. They bring down a little. So, ground advantage rates, and everything I ship out, I try and do ground advantage on. Okay, it is the cheapest. 99.9% of everything I sell is going to go out ground advantage. As far as media mail goes, because I do a lot of books, media mail through pirate ship is not cheaper than ground advantage. On eBay, it is. On YouTube, it is not, because eBay's worked out some other kind of arrangement. So yeah, okay. Media mail rates are going to increase by 2%. Right now, say a 3-pound package to, we'll pick Gary, Indiana. I live in Indianapolis, so we'll just say Gary, Indiana is an example. The media mail rates are like $6 to that point. They're going to go up. I've already seen it from eBay. going up. And I don't worry about international. But yeah, so those are the things. All you have to go to is USPS.com, and that'll 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 uh, that'll tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but again, I charge whatever they charge. So if your package costs $12 to ship it to you, that's what I charge you. I don't make money on shipping. Shipping is what shipping is. That's all. Hopefully, I make enough money on these things not to have to worry about shipping, right? Eventually, oh yeah, that 28-pound package, that was 15, almost $16, Veronica. So you made out like a bandit. And I had to ship it USPS, or no, I had to ship it, yeah, Buster Brown, the UPS, because that was the cheapest. The post office wanted like $24. So it was ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, first card up for sale. All cards start at $2. If you see a card you want more than somebody else, ask 3. If you come in, please say hello in chat. Veronica's lonely. I'm lonely too. Okay, here we go. This is a silver background. 19 teens. There we go. But it is a Christmas card. It's in wonderful condition. Veronica, if you see something you want, just say yo. Heartiest congratulations on this one. So it's a congratulatory. It's not a Christmas at all. I said it was Christmas. It's not. It's congratulations. And look at this one is hard pressed too. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Makes them all bumpy. Yo, yeah, yo work. Yo, I say that a lot. Back in the early '90s, had a townhome, and I let a coworker of mine stay in one of the other rooms, and he was some little punk kid that he paid his bills, but he'd always go yo, and it wore on me, and now I've been saying it ever since. I go yo. Okay, here we go. Working overtime is an awful job. 1910. Yep. Not appropriate by today's standards, but there you go. If you see this on replay and you want it, we shall put a number on it. You put it in the comments below with all the information I've said before. And we'll start a stack for Veronica right here. Okay, so if you want the postcard here, the bosses, yeah, okay. I don't really like that card. I don't care if it is 1910s. Oh, it's just creepy. That's all it is. 1908, topographical. It is number 86, Flatiron Building in New York. I've seen several pictures and photographs of the Flatiron Building. That's a thing. What's this say? Oh, yeah. That will be number 50. I got a comical one here, Plastichrome by Color Picture Publishers. I'm not under the affluence of alcohol, though many thinkle may peep I am. Nice, clean, white, nice card. More than likely, 40s. It could be earlier. If that's something that pleases you, that'll be number 49. Yeah, I might put those in order. The next one is Luster Comics, made only by the Ticknor brothers in Boston. And I've had more than a few Ticknor brothers cards. I don't mind the boss being patriotic, but this morning he played Yankee Doodle Dandy again. Go. See, it's nice and shiny, nice and clean. It is unposted on the back. This card gets your fancy because this is utterly great card. That'll be number 48. Okay, so the majority of these cards went to a lady named Dora, and she had a sister named Ida. And I've shared this through this 1,500 card lot. So, 1907 says Dear Sister, so it's probably from Ida. But there you go. Somebody named Dora. I mean, it's got to be a unique. How many people do you know named Dora nowadays? Seriously. Back in the 1900s? Sure. So, and there is a little something something to read on the back. Says Dear Sister, so it's probably from Ida. If that one floats your boat, that's number 57 or 47. I have another topographical. This is bird's eye view from Broad and High Streets looking east in Columbus, Ohio. 1907 is postmarked. And this one is from Ida. There you go. Columbus Street, Ohio. Look at the cars. 1907. I'm pretty sure that's probably the county building and the courthouse or something like that. It's a big marble building. We all know what those are. So, and it is postmarked. Dear Sister. That'll be number 44. Yo, I'm silly goose. Oh, Columbus, Ohio, Union Station High Street Viaduct. I see trolleys. I see no cars. They're all buggies. 1907. This is from Sister Ida to Dora. Look at that. All right, see if I can get up closer. Trolley down the middle of the street. They left the white on the side so you can mark on it. But this is a divided back. So if you're interested at all, that'll be number 43. I probably should have tried to sell this one, but oh well. 1908. This one's got some really cool writing on the back, really nice graphics. You talked about the lettering. Wesley Chapel, M.E. Church, and the Baptist Temple, obviously in Ohio. There you go. There's a church and a temple. I don't know the difference between either, but I'm sure it has to do with sect. And here we go. This is from the Columbus Dispatch, which I've seen a lot of these cards. There you go. Nice fonts. That's number 42, if that floats your boat. I'm stuck on the river or something. I don't know. Let's see. We have an undivided back. 1901 to 1907. There you go. And undivided backs, it was, you weren't allowed to write on them. Okay? No writing on the back at all when that happened. Manufacturers knew that, so they gave them blank space for people to write. Undivided backs are collector things for people that collect them anyway. Dear Dora, do you still think of coming to the fair? Tell Newbern the management are making special preparations for his entertainment and he don't want to miss it. And something, I'm awfully busy as Rebecca is away on her vacation. Yours, Ida. 1907. A picture. 2 for the undivided ones. All right. Well, this is an undivided one as well. I got a few of those, so. Ooh, oh, here's one. Reservoir, Deschler, Ohio. And there seems to be a train running next to it, so this is probably some kind of factory. 1910. Oh, this one's not from Ida. Ooh, here we go. Some reservoir. That there on the side looks like a train. Maybe. I think it looks like a train. So here we go. Deschler Reservoir in Ohio. Okay. Here's the back. If that one, that'll be 41. Enough of those, apparently. 1910. Not to Miss Dora. To greet you. My greetings on this, your birthday. It is a day dear to me, for it gave me a friend and a true love. Well, there we go. To that special someone in your life. This one's nice and clean. No bends, no rips, no tears. Corners are nice on them. This is a beautiful card in beautiful condition. It is posted. Gosh darn it. Give you a closer look. It's a beautiful card. Floral. Okay. It's a gorgeous card. It really is. It's in really nice condition too. Woohoo, look at these. There's a big old floral one. Big old roses. Birthday greetings. Okay, oh my. To Aunt Dora. from some kid that can barely write. But there you go. This is one of those shellac tops, and there are no cracks in it. Roses, if you like it. Look, there we go. I'm really not sure who that is, but it says to Dora, Aunt Dora. So little kids got him. Gotcha. And here's another birthday greetings with some red roses to Aunt Dora from Nellie. Here's another one. This one's in gorgeous condition too. I imagine it's part of the same series as well. That one's yours, Veronica. I just paid for it. Okay. Merry Christmas. 1909. See if I can figure this out. There you go. Merry Christmas. These berries that nobody can eat except for birds. Nice card. Little girl walking through the snow. The basket. It just looks harsh. 1909. If that's a thing for you. That's a number 40. Okay, linen card means sometime between 1930 and 1950. How you date? Union Station, Los Angeles, California. Telling you a little thing about it there. I'm sure my phone's letting me know it's running out of juice. Los Angeles. It is unposted. That'll be number 38. But wait, where's 39? I don't know. I probably mailed it to somebody, honestly. Oh, well, this one's got to be 1900s. Lincoln Park, Schiller Monument, Chicago. I wonder if it's still there. I know a lot of the monuments are. Unposted. There you go. Got those. That'll be number 37 for the monument in Schiller Park, Chicago. Here's another one of those undivided backs, maybe? Nope. Pretty close to it, though. Unposted, Rock Island Depot, Topeka, Kansas. This is probably right at 1908, 1909 because of the blank space, but it's not an undivided back, so it's one of those transitional things. Look at that writing. Yes. Yep. Topeka, Kansas, Rock Island Depot. If that's a thing for you, then we'll do number 36 on it. All sales are good for 24 hours. If I didn't mention that. Nope. Oh, that goes in that space. Oh, let's see. I found the time to write a line and let you know that I'm feeling fine. To Mrs. Dora, 1910. Child is holding a watch up to his ear because he's found the time. uh, and there's to Miss Dora. That'll be number 35. Go ahead and get number 34 ready here. Okay, we have another Miss Dora card, 1908. Let's see. Every rose has its thorn. Here, I'll let you soak that in for a minute. Like a cheating woman there, and the guy's about ready to get shoveled. There we go. Postmark on the back if you like the cheating thing. 34. You want the shovel? Okay. Thank you, Veronica. I'll throw in a couple extras. I always do. Uh, 1908 to Miss Dora again from her sister Ida. Wow, she wrote a freaking book there. First Congressional Church, Columbus, Ohio. Says I arrived in Columbus, okay, at 11:20. It was rainy, but I got home all right. Love Dora, or love Ida. Anyway, First Congressional Church, Columbus, Ohio, 1908. Is writing in the negative space again because that's what they did then. But it is not an undivided back, so she's allowed to write over here as she did. That'll be church if you want. That'll be number 33. Cruising right along. Yeah, I'm making pretty good time. Sundial in Ohio State University, Columbus, Ohio. I wonder if it's the Ohio State University. 1908. There we go. To me, seems like a pretty boring card, but it may be of historical significance as that's Ohio State University, a big school, right? Athletic school. Don't know if that's still there. I'd be kind of curious. It probably is. Maybe. Anyway, if you're interested in the sundial at Ohio State University, that's number 32. Here's another one, another topographical. Sorry, guys, but I'm just pulling them off as I see. To another one to Mrs. Dora, 1907, Columbus, Ohio State Capitol. I see no cars there. It is posted, excuse me. Says, dear sister, I arrived last night at 10. She's always taking off. That'll be number 31. If you like the state capital, Columbus, Ohio. Here's another one. I'm pretty sure I've shown this one before. Oh, 1907 is what it says. This is Mount Cemetery, Marietta, Ohio. And it's a picture of a mound. I'm sure there's somebody unknown buried in it, as most monuments in cemeteries are. That'll be number 30 if you're interested. Okay, I think I've shown a lot of these before. I'm down to the last 20, I think. This is a highly linened card. However, it's 1907, so it's not a linen card. But this one definitely has a lot of texture. My symphony. I live to content with small means, to seek elegance. Okay, look. I've read this before. It's a pretty card. It's got a saying on it from Mr. Channing there. And it does say copyright 1907. This is very, I don't know. It's got a high cloth content. That's all I gotta say. And I like the, I like that. Look, journaling. Let's cut this out. Oh, something from 1907. I don't know if I could do that. That'll be number 29. You want the symphony? Okay, Veronica, we got you. Yeah, cutting up cards from the 1900s is not my thing. Chicken inspector's license. This certifies that M is duly licensed to inspect any and all chickens. Unsigned. Early 1900s. Probably 1910 even, I'd say, this one. I do not understand the chicken thing. It just must have been a reference back then that we are unaware of. Be aware there is a cut corner here. It is unposted. As a matter of fact, this one ought to, okay, go in the chicken one. I got more chickens. These two I will sell together if you want. $3 for the pair. You have but one life to live. Think of the poor cat with 9 lives. Cheer up. See the funniness there? Cheer up. Poor cat with 9 lives. Okay. And it does go with this one. Fools go where angels fear to tread. Again, there's some chicken things going on. I'm really not sure what the references are, but that's, 19 teens. Chickens, 3 for chickens. Like I said, I'll give you both of them for 3 if you want them, Veronica. They're in good condition. 1911 is the dates on these. Well, those 2 are up for sale. That'll be number 27. Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you, Veronica. You haven't got an inferiority complex. You're just inferior. Ha ha ha. A little cartoony one here. This one's 1920s. Maybe 30s. Unposted. Plastic chrome, so I'd say 30s. So here we go, 30s, 40s, honestly. If you are interested in the inferiority complex, that'll be 26. This one's gross. This is from a Petley Laugh card, who's got a logo very eerily similar to Bugs Bunny, only it's not Bugs Bunny. Let's see. Well potted. There you go. Slipping on the commode. That one's kind of gross. But this is a good card. It's nice and shiny. Stuff like that. It is unposted. There's that rabbit I was speaking of. That is not Bugs Bunny, but it looks like a evil twin. Well potted. If you're interested in the commode, 25. Here's another one. This one's, I do believe, from the 40s. 50s, maybe I'd say 40s. A genuine chrome colored comic card says, "Just a minute. You said this drink would knock my hat off." Go. A lady at a bar. It's a nice one. It is unposted. That's what the back looks like. Hat. You got it. Here's another one, probably in the same series. Now, Jess, what's the meaning of this? I heard Pa say that some of Mom's blank blank relatives are coming. I'm sure it's supposed to be half-assed. But there we go. Little boy cut half the toilet seat off. So I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be half-assed. Somebody does not like their relatives. It's like the one before it. It is a chrome color. Yeah, I know, right? That's number 24, if you want it. Got a Christmas card. It's got some schmutz on it. That goes in the dollar pile. Let's see. Another Christmas card. A Happy Christmas. When Yule recalls the friends we made love so much. A simple greeting keeps our hearts in touch. And I like that band. Goes down the middle. This is postmarked. Pretty card. 19. Wow, this one's pressed so hard I can't read the 1911. There we go. Postmarked as such. You can see it's pressed really hard here. This thing. Very bumpy. Oh, you want that one? Okay. You don't seem like a Christmas kind of person to me. Well, I mean, Christmas card person. Oh, well, I guess you did get all the silver ones. Let's see. Skyline Drive in Virginia. Patty lives in Virginia. I wonder. 600-foot tunnel on Skyline Drive in Virginia. This is a Lennon card made between 1930 and 1950. It is in nice condition. Corners are pointy. It is unposted. Drill through the rock. To cave. Okay. Well, so much for sending it to Patty. Let's see. Oh, no. Wishing you many happy returns of the day. This one goes to Miss Dora. This is 1900, probably 8, 9, 10. Negative space, but it's not undivided back, so that lets me think that's 1908 to 1910. It's usually the case. Come on, Ed, show the card. There we go. That looks Victorian as hell. It really does. That describes Victorian children to me. So, and there's that negative space that I always talk about. But it's not an undivided card. See, it has a divide. So it's probably one of those transitional ones, right? 23. If you want the kids. Here's an artist card. Whatever paintings are being shown in a museum at the time, these are those cards. Yeah. You're supposed to bring them on over to the show. Just say, hey, stay away from these cards, those are mine, and you guys buy the others. 1907. Like I said, this is a published by. This is a painting in a museum somewhere. I guarantee it. So, what museum? I don't know. I've got quite a few museum cards, and this is how they advertise. Get your butt to the museum. Come look at it. 1907. Who is this? Mrs. Oh, this is to Mrs. Yarnell. That's the other one I get. Yarnell and Dora. But if you want the painting, that's 21. Almost down here. Dora. Again, the name that's not common anymore. 1908. Dear Sister from Ida. May 7th, 1908. There we go. Is that a bee? No, it's just a flower. Okay. There we go. To my sister Dora. Nice card, 1908. I think this might be a tuck card. It is a tuck card. Okay. Raphael Tuck and Sons. Their cards. It's a lot like buying Ives calendars, you know, the old 40s and 50s calendars that everybody likes. So, if you want the Dora card, number 20. Well, I can't believe I have all these in order. What happened to me? Oh, King's House, home of the governor, Kingston, Jamaica. This magnificent mansion. Okay, so this is a colorized photograph, although this is not a real photo postcard. This is just a reproduction. But it is a colorized, and colorization on photographs goes to 30s and 40s. So, and that's true with all forms. So if you see it on cabinet cards and photos and pictures, that gives you a time frame. Jamaica, number 19. Colorized? Okay. You got it, Veronica. Here's a picture of a. My funds are low and times are hard, but I blow myself to this here card. But I blow myself to the what? Okay. Linen card, 1930, 1950. CT. Oh, that means Kurt Tyke. General comments. I've gone over Kurt Tyke cards before. Again, a following for those. So there we go. And it is unposted. Somebody did right on. Whew. Somebody's trying to get $11 for it. Good luck. Okay. Number 18. If you like to bum, I don't know how else to say it. That just sounds so harsh, but homeless guy. Hobo. Yeah, that's it. Another Kurt Tyke card. Linen, 1930s, 1950s. Just a couple of guys chilling, fishing. Looks like one guy caught something. Caught him a whopper. Couple of guys just chillaxing. Tis posted, tis unposted, although they wrote on it. There we go. If you like to fish, that'll be number 17. Okay, 1907. Dora. Okay, Miss Yarnell is Dora. Okay. McKinley Memorial, Columbus, Ohio. Photo postcard. Not a real one. It's not fake, but you know, it's printed. So there we go. How is that different from a real photo postcard? Well, real photo postcards are not reproduced. They aren't printed. So you have one. Take pictures of the same thing 20 times. It's not the same. But, you know. And if you want the McKinley Memorial in Columbus, Ohio, that'll be number 16. Again, all cards are $2, right? Okay. If you show up, I might throw you a deal. I might throw something in your stack if you're buying things, as you may have seen me do with Veronica. So stop on by. I like the back of this card. I know that sounds weird. Okay, art manufactured card in Ohio. Anyway, this is MP Church, Stockport, Ohio. Extremely old, 1900s, most definitely. That church. You just imagine what it looks like now. It's probably all brick and a cement road and a parking lot near it. It's probably torn. I wanted to show that. That's pretty neat. Little rows right down the middle. It's Art Manufacturing Company in Amelia, Ohio. Oh, thank you, Veronica. Let's see. Columbus Dispatch, Newsboys Military Band. Remember me showing you the Columbus Dispatch cards? I get those a lot. And apparently they have a band. So, wow. Columbus Dispatch souvenir card. Columbus, Ohio, the capital of the greatest state of the Union, has a population of over 200,000. Wow, Ohio is big. Let's see. And of this number, over 2/3 are daily readers of the Big Columbus Dispatch. So that wording right there, that's all printed. That's not somebody wrote it down, but it is a. There's the band. And somebody wrote a bunch over here if you wanted to read it. Huh. The Columbus Dispatch Newsboys Military Band. Huh. That one's pretty neat. Number 15, if you're interested. We're getting the band back together. 1909. Why can't she write smaller? My goodness. Anyway, here's another one of those colorized photos from 1909. It's not really colorized. I don't know how to explain it. Plastic, something, Schiller Park, Columbus, Ohio. So there we go. Schiller Park, Columbus, Ohio. Postmarked 1909. Let's get nosy. Dear sister, it wasn't our fault that we didn't come down yesterday. We started all right, and as far as and found out there had been a washout down the line, so they brought us back to Columbus. Perhaps they will run another excursion before long, and we can try it again. Huh. You know somebody lives in Ohio? Stockport, Ohio? Rustic something, Schiller Park, Columbus, Ohio. Huh. Okay. Gotcha. Next up, the Blennerhassett House in Blennerhassett Island. I don't know. I'm just reading. The only house that sits on an island that somebody bought. I know little of it. It's nice and clean as I sit here and throw it at you guys. Where it says Blennerhassett. BLENNERHASSETT. A lot of doubles in there. Anyway, Blennerhassett Island. If that appeases you, 14. Just remember, no man is an island. Women may be islands. Oh, let's see. Here's one that goes in that pile. Here's a neat one. This one was postmarked in Canada on the Niagara side, 1947. American Falls from Luna Island, Niagara Falls. There we go. From the American side, viewing, postmarked from the Canadian side. There we go. Of course, the Canadian side looks a lot better. If you've ever seen Niagara Falls, Canadian side's better. Here we go. Yeah, like a Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, step by step. Number 13. Oh, let's see what we got here. We've got these last two are linen cards, 1930, 1950. Let's see what we got here. Postmarked 1949, as I've stated. Let's see. Watch. Jumping Stand Rock at Wisconsin Dells. I don't remember seeing that at the Dells, but okay. Something jumping over to that Yarra Rock. And that's what we got. A lot of busyness on the back there. Says a thrill for camera fans. It almost looks like a dog, but it's probably not. There you go. Yay! That'll be number 12. And this one, glass observatory housing the 200-inch telescope disc in Corning, New York, the Crystal City, 1940. Like I said, these are all 1930 to 1950. There we go. Did I say disc? No, it says disc. 200-inch disc. Really know little of that. It's a nice card. Here's the postmark on the back. Let me see what this says. Original 200-inch telescope disc. World's largest piece of glass. Not anymore. And observatory museum where it is on exhibition daily, free to the public. The disc, which weighs 20 tons, was poured at a Corning Glass Works March 25th, 1934. The museum was dedicated September 2nd, 1939. At the time, what was the world's largest telescope or disc? The mirror. That'll be number 11. And I'm just going to show these. These two are fine. I have here, these cards all have some kind of damage to them, okay? Like this one's been rubbed. This is a linen card, but some of the stuff's come off. Plus, it's got a bend in it right there, right? 1943. Here's Wyandotte Building, Columbus, Ohio. This one's got another bend in it, as you can see. I'm throwing all these together, okay? There's a Christmas card. It's got the pretty lithograph in it, but the bottom of it is bent, as you can see. 1908, if that matters to you. Whew, 19, I can't read that one. Let's see, this one's bent and has a little tear in it. Ferry's Pool, Watkins Glen, New York. Here's a Christmas card. I decided to throw this one in there because it's got that big old blue mark sticking out right there in the sea of white. It says a Merry Xmas. Like I said, it almost looks like a bird, but no, it's just stuff on the card. And the last one here is, and it's hurting. 1907. It's got rips in it, right? That and This one's pretty neat. 1912. There you go. It says, just having a barrel of fun. As you can see, that's why I'm getting rid of that one. Like I said, 1912. And this one, which is bent, unfortunately, is this one. And you see all the glitter on it. That was a very popular practice back in the early 1900, 1910, 11, 12. People would take glitter and little sparkly doodads and add them to augment their cards. And you can see this one's got a bow on it, and somebody laid down the sparklies on this. Anyway, all of these cards damaged. Let's see how many got here. 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 8 cards here. Thanks for showing up, Veronica. They're yours. I don't care if you don't want them, you get them. So, there we go. And that's everything. I held true to my hour-and-a-half time. That's awesome. I could probably do now. I know I can do 50 cards in a single session. All these cards are good for 24 hours, 7 p.m. tomorrow. All sales are off. So if you want any of these cards, go back through, watch the replay, look and see what you got. I want to thank Veronica very much for purchasing all of her cards and being here every week. She's a wonderful gal. I do appreciate it very much. And I hope Patty's okay. I hope Patty's staying dry. I mean, rains all over the place. So, yeah, that's what I got. Make sure you show up Sunday. I'm going to be having a everything goes kind of sale. Like I said, I've got some neat things, and also it'll be the day after I get back from the auction, so we'll see. Anyway, that's what I got. Thanks for showing up, Veronica. Thanks much. Everybody else, have a wonderful day. Appreciate it.